what can you do about the stress? There are various ways you can deal with the stress. You remember that there are few simple things which you can do to avoid stress and release your risk from the heart disease. Basically, you can always do exercise. Physical exercise also has a lot of physical benefits, but also it reduces your stress levels. You can eat well. Don't eat too much, because when you're stressed, you try to eat all kind of wrong foods and excessive food, etc., and therefore you go towards heart disease. Therefore, if you are careful about your diet, eat a healthy diet during the stress periods, you can reduce the risk, of course. You should also learn to relax mentally. How do you do that? You contact people, you connect with people who are close to you, people whom you can rely on, even some organizations like your clubs, etc., where you can have active participation and therefore you can reduce your stress levels. Talk to people whom you can rely on. That will reduce your stress level. Then you can do certain things for yourself, like some hobbies which will interest you, take your mind away from the stress-causing thing, and of course will release your stress as well. It could be stamp collecting, it could be music, it could be singing, it could be dancing, something of various sort of hobbies. They can reduce your stress a lot. Even during the work days, you can take short breaks in between to release the work-related stress as well. And of course, apart from meditation, connecting people, and of course doing your hobbies, etc., you should sleep well, at least 6 to 8 hours a day if you can manage. That reduces your stress. And at the time of sleeping, do not think about your stress-related problems. Just shut yourself off from that and go after sleep, and there you can reduce your stress levels. So these are simple ways. However, in workplaces, the jobs have become more demanding. Therefore, you need to do a lot of activities which are time-bound, which are target-bound. Therefore, that causes a lot of stress. Stress is a part of life. Don't make it a way of life. You can avoid the stress related to work by not bringing work back home, taking short breaks in the work. Of course, sometimes you have to adjust your timing, because that is one of the important, almost 50% of stress at work is related to your time management. If you can manage your time better, spend less time with less important things and more time with more important things, whereas people tend to do less important things over a prolonged period of time, and then where little time is left, the important things are left behind to do, and therefore that causes stress. So do a proper time management. That will reduce your stress level by half. Of course, sometimes you have to learn to say no, because everybody pushes. People who work harder in offices, they are burdened with more and more and more and more work. Everybody else's work also comes on to them. Learn to say no what is not your duty. So politely but nicely say, sorry, I will not be able to manage this in this time limit, therefore I cannot do this, please you take it on. So don't say yes to everything. If you become a yes man, everybody will burden onto you more and more work, and you keep on saying yes, yes, and then you are overburdened and you get stressed. So simple things like this at office also can reduce your stress. So let us combine together our thoughts. Stress is a way of life, should not be what you should be thinking. Stress is a part of life. A small amount of stress is essential for better performances, but don't make it a way of life. You can avoid stress by doing simple things. You don't have to take medication or anything. You may need counseling sometimes if it's extreme stress, but simple things like exercising, sleeping, connecting with people, taking up some hobbies, meditation, all these can reduce your stress level, and you can be healthy and save your heart, blood pressure, cholesterol, and sugar from rising, and be a healthy life.